shit too. You all was the one ever since my hair was me and my brothers be ballin' like all three. I can never leave my brother Mario Luke. I can tell the weather, but I can feel it in the air, rain coming soon. Oh, they talking hot, cool, and more vibe. Making shower on the block, no shampoo to the metal.
What's going on with y'all? It's your boy Heck, and I'm welcoming you back to the What.Da.Hecpodcast, where basketball is an art and the court is our canvas. In this episode, we're going to be talking about, look at Curry, man. So inspirational. Steph Curry's and Klay Thompson return game, the Warriors versus Mavericks. Steph Curry dropped going for 37. When I tell you Steph Curry is the greatest shooter of all time, there's a reason for that. Steph Curry did a good job of carrying his Warriors team to the top of this Western Conference. As of shooting this video, they're currently 9-2, and they got a big statement win over the Thunder, the Mavericks, and the Celtics. So it's going to be interesting to see how well they play going forward. But with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and nothing more to say. Let's get it, man! So one of the things that makes Steph Curry and very difficult to deal with is his movement off the ball and his ability and his willingness to set screens. When you set screens, because of the defensive principles, you have to sit there and slightly defend the screen just in case your man gets hung up on it, and Steph Curry uses that to his advantage. He sets a screen for Andrew Wiggins, then he goes over screen himself from Trey Jackson Davis. Daniel Gafford gets in Kyrie's way, then he sets a screen. Now on this curl, his footwork is precise. He goes inside, outside, outside, up, gets on balance. Boom! Now this is a miscommunication on Dallas. So Kyrie Irving is yelling to Luka to pick up Steph. Luka wants Wiggs, so now he has to sprint up and pick up Steph. Because of that, he's closing hard and his momentum is out of control. Steph pump fakes, rips through. Nothing you can do. Galay. So Steph Curry's bringing the ball up. Draymond sets a high screen and roll for him. Screen. Then he opens up. He re-screens for Steph. His man, who's supposed to be picketing this, is on the wrong side. Step back three. Give me three. Boom! Steph Curry gets a screen from Kuminga. Then he throws the ball to Kevon Looney. Then he comes around Kevon Looney for a DHO. Now, why Kevon Looney has this much space is because he is not allowed to shoot threes. So he gets a dribble handoff. Look how far Derek Lively is. A lot of it has to do with he has to guard Kuminga, and a lot of it he's a non-shooter, so he's not going to be up this close anyway. Sure enough, he makes contact with Dinwiddie. I don't know if that's legal or not. We ain't talking about that. Inside, outside, swish. Now the biggest thing I like about the Warriors that you're going to learn, a lot of times, Steph Curry, even though he can sit there and score on your best defender, why does he have to make more work for himself? They ran a screen and roll and got a switch on to the big. So when he gets a switch on the big, it's time to dance. Hey, attacks, forces him to drop. This is the slowest movement he got. Step back. Notice how he has one foot, his right foot slightly behind the other. So what he does is he adjusts this in the air. Good shot. Swish. This is a good play for Steve Kerr. Draymond sets a screen on Steph. Steph curls out here to the corner. Lively helps. And PJ Washington helps off of Wiggins. Wiggins cuts to the cup. Easy dunk. Alright, they fake the DHL. Klay sees this action. And because he's seen this action so many times, he thinks that Steph is going to come around and get a DHL for Draymond Green. But instead, Steph takes a step going to his right, to his left. Then he back cuts for a wide open layup. Now, Luka's forced to help. Kuminga's wide open in the corner. Boom! In all fairness, from all the people on the court you want shooting it, Kuminga's probably the best person, is the first person that you want shooting it. So I'm not really mad about that. Steph Curry is on the block. He gets a pin down from Moses Moody. Then, as he's coming around, he's going to get another screen from Andrew Wiggins. He pump fakes it. Klay's momentum is carrying. Rips through. Goes into his chest. Boop. And one! Gets the ball in transition. Brings the ball down. No Nobody stops the ball. He goes into gear. He puts in the third gear. He attacks. He initiates the contact. That way it takes away his length. Good left hand finish. All right, full court outlet. Steph catches the ball. He's telling somebody to go through. He opens up. He goes into Luka's chest. Why he does this? He's 6'7". If he doesn't initiate contact here, it gives Luka more of a chance to block the layup. But he initiated contact. Those are all soft off the glass. Galay. Andrew Wiggins set the screen for Steph. Because of defensive principles and how they're playing it, Luka's attention is on Steph, so that way he doesn't get a free three ball. Andrew Wiggins cuts to the cup. He is wide open. He sees this, and he has to pick up on Andrew Wiggins. But because he picks up on Andrew Wiggins, Trace is allowed to set a screen on Luka, and he's late to contest his shot. Yes, I know this shot is technically contested, but when you're dealing with good shooters, if he sees the rim before you put a hand up, it's nighty-night. And sure enough, boom! Now this is deja vu because it's the same exact action. He runs the screen and roll. This time, his man does a good job of being in between Wiggins and the rim. Then Trace Jackson Davis sets the screen. Now he's wide open for the layup. Hey! Looney sets the screen for Kuminga. Kuminga rolls. He comes to the Steph Curry comes to the wing. Curls to the wing. He gets the ball. Look how close he's playing him. That means he's giving up the rim. So he attacks. He cuts him off. He goes behind the back and counters. Now he creates contact to create separation for his shot. And now he just has to worry about finishing over Daniel Gafford, which he does a good job with a soft touch off the glass. Delay. Passes the ball to Looney. He comes back off of a DHO. Now Looney comes down and sets the screen for Buddy Hield. Now, if I'm Klay, seeing that action, I'll be sick. Because that would have been me shooting a wide open three. But instead it's Buddy Hield. This is a good play from out of Steve Kerr. I'm not going to hold you. Good shot. Boom! First, look how Steph is composed in the situation, even though he has two people on him. What he's doing is he's looking. He knows he has Andrew Wiggins open on the wing, in the slot. All he has to do is wait for, I think that's Gary Payton to go through and see what Luka does. So he waits. Klay realizes that. He peels off to Wiggins. Now, as soon as Klay leaves, he attacks right. He attacks left. When you get somebody's hips turned and you put on the brakes, it's naturally going to create separation. He has his hips turned. He swipes at the ball. Misses. Swish. Wiggins at the screen. Now you got Luka on him. Let's dance. Tween. He sets the screen with Gafford's man. Gafford is too low. Rises up. Good shot. Now you got Luka on him again. Draymond Green sets the screen for with Lobby's man. Steph rejects the screen. Attacks. Now notice how he fakes the pass to Moody. Klay has to react. Sure enough, Galay off the front of the rim. Now, this is the night. He gets a switch. He gets Lively on him. Lively is forced to play him up this close because he can shoot. He attacks. One of the biggest things about the taller you are, the slower the movement of dropping your top foot is. So what Steph does, he forces him to drop his top foot. And because he forces him to drop his top foot, he has to react. He sets his feet, gets on balance. Night. Boom! Steph, I'm going to admit it. I got to eat crow. If I take credit for getting a take correct, I got to own it when I make a take wrong. I believe that this Warriors team was going to be picking the lottery. Sure enough, I was wrong. I honestly felt a lot of it has to do with Steve Kerr's system, Steph Curry playing out of his mind, and honestly, the team overall came together and they are playing their roles together to a T. But with all that being said, let me know how y'all feel about the Warriors in the comment section below. But with that, thank y'all for tuning into the What the Heck podcast. Like, share, subscribe. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know the drill. We turned down.